So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We are just getting started. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Bruno Fernandes is one of the truly outstanding midfielders.
Great chance! And needless to say, that deserved better.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Newcastle with the corner, they're first. Oh, important interception. And a chance! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
And it's Zaha. Oh, well played, well sorted out. He's a sharp little ball here. He is through here. Singo gets across to intercept that. Llorente! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
That's a little off target. It may be goalless, but it is not without interest.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Bruno Fernandes thinks about the shot. Diaby. Single. He's having a hit! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Lovely bit of skill. Decent chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Messi. That looks a good ball through. In with the challenge. Llorente. That's Diaby. And the pass is intercepted. Llorente. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Zaha. Zaha venturing down the left. Gets a good foot in there. Bruno Fernandes. Knocks it out wide. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Oh, shooting chance! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. That pass has been well intercepted. Llorente. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Messi. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Nil-nil, but nevertheless a very decent game. That's destined for the flank. Rafa Silva. And it's made its way to him. He's having a shot! Straight at the keeper.
Marcos Llorente might be slightly consoled by at least hitting the target. That's alert and sharp and very well played. This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, strongly challenged there. Messi. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Messi. Now it's Zaha. It's Zaha! He would have been quick to recover this. And he's gone backward here. And the whistle goes for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
I think it's been a decent enough watch, despite the half stagnating a little, if I can put it that way, Peter. We want to see some of that craft we got to see earlier on in the game. Everyone's going to have to find a way to just up the standard again.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. Here is the first touch of the second half. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Rafa Silva. Good read, needed to be. Looking to play him in. And it's Silva. Grimaldo has it out wide and in space. That's good play. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Shot at goal! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Grimaldo clearly is very disappointed, but at least his boss is applauding him for his efforts. That's the kind of attacking endeavour they need.
Bruno Fernandes. Nicely weighted. And the shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Llorente. Bruno Fernandes. And the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Ito lays it forward. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Messi. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Now, can they get him away? And this is Zaha. Nicely spread. Now it's Rafa Silva. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Diaby. Can he get it through?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Shapes to shoot!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Tries to pass it through. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. And he whips it in, and back out. And he shoots! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on through it. Bruno Fernandes! And no mistake. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
After 70 minutes is number 10, Bruno Fernandes. Substitutions taking place.
So we have movement on both benches. Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Rafa Silva gets into a good position. Takes a shot! Ito is there, and he can get that clear. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
And it's Pepe.
Newcastle really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telling...
Oh, no, what has happened here? Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's gone looking for safety. Araujo makes the interception. Oh, he's ended up in no man's land. Ronaldo. That's a shade optimistic. Tries to thread one through.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Pass somewhat off target. Newcastle now in a position of desperate urgency.
Yeah, it's not looking good, Peter. Never say never, though. Newcastle really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Ilya. And here's Pepe. Time and again they are repelled. Anthony.
2 added minutes have
2
been
minutes to be
indicated.
added on. And it's Pepe. Pepe. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest.
With a quick request for support.
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Newcastle just didn't look terribly sharp, Peter. Nothing wrong with the effort.